everybody. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. It's Maisha Edmond, licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York. I am also a certified trichologist. Let's just say worldwide, right? Because I'm too global to be local. What's going on, Elite Hair Studio? Hey, everybody. Let me know where you're in from. What's going on? I am super excited about today. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Listen, today is an amazing day. It's Thursday. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Doing big things over there. And where you at, Texas? Child, you doing big stuff. I'm so excited and I'm proud of you. Listen, Trichology is easy. I want to help you today. I'm super excited about the things that I have going on. I'm going to be giving you a little bit of housekeeping, let you know a couple of things that's going on. First of all, if you are joining me, you see me live on Trichology_911 on Instagram. I'm also live on Maisha Edmond on Facebook, as well as Trichology 911, and I'm live on YouTube. Okay, so if you love YouTube and you frequent YouTube, go ahead and subscribe, because I feel like I might be able to do a few things over there, and so I want to make sure that somebody's over there to watch me. Another bit of housekeeping, a way of an announcement. Trichology 911 University presents the Blood Works Masterclass. The Blood Works Masterclass. So if you do not know how to read blood work, you want to be in this class. It is on February 6th, which is next Monday. It's on Monday, but the link will be up soon. It'll be up shortly after we get off of this live, and Afterpay is available. So it'll be about $125 today, and then you work out the rest with the Afterpay people. Total of $497, but it's going to be an absolutely amazing master class. We are going to cover not only blood work levels, deficiencies. We're going to be looking at what are the standards. We're going to be looking at just a whole bunch of stuff that you need to know that is going to catapult you to the top of the trichology field in your area, in your demographic. And so trichology is easy when you know how to read blood work. So that is going to be a really big thing. The next thing that I have going on is Trichology 911 University basic training. Now, y'all know I was in the Army, okay? Let's just get that out the way. Y'all know I was in the Army. I joined the Army at 18 years old. I was in for 4 years active duty, and then I went on to serve in National Guard here in New York, fixing helicopters and 5-ton trucks and Humvees in New York. In the Army, it was the tanks, 5 tons, Humvees, and all that other stuff, as well as she she had a little AT-4, that's the bazooka in civilian, a couple of 50 cals, 60 cals, M16s, all that. Anyway, I'm not a stranger to basic training, and so basic training is going to be absolutely amazing. And basic training is a whole year long, I don't want to call it a mastermind. It feels like a mastermind, but it's a training. We're going to be covering the foundational parts of trichology, those things that you have missed. We're going to be covering strategy. We're going to be having powwows. I'm going to be going over all the things that you did not learn in your trichology program, as well as some of the things that you did, but in a more in-depth area. So if you are somebody that was in my private group and you join again, then you'll notice that there'll be some foundational stuff that you went over before, but I've added some things, right? So Trichology 911 University basic training is kicking off this today, and on Monday, February 6th, is going to be the Trichology 911 University The Blood Works, right? And it is a master class. So super excited about that. Now that we got that out the way, how y'all doing? What's going on? Listen, trichology is easy. This is something that I have taught my mentees since I began, since I realized that trichology is easy. You can be whatever kind of trichologist you want to be, right? You can be any kind of trichologist that you want to be, but it's really up to you to decide what you put in it, right? And this is why, just going back, this is why I'm offering the masterclass, The Blood Works, right? So because you have to understand what blood work is, you have to understand that if you can read basic blood work, if you know the basic things about blood work in human physiology, then physiology? Yes, then you will understand that you can help most anybody. Why? Because if you understand how to read the blood work, if you understand blood typing and all those different things, then you'll understand how to direct your clients to eat properly, to give right suggestions, right? Because as trichologists, we do not diagnose, but we do recommend, right? So you can recommend the right diets based on blood type. You can recommend things that clients should stay away from, things that will give them optimal performance in their body based on just the blood type. So that's number one. Number two, understanding blood work, right? You have to understand that even though a client may go and get their blood work done and it's like, okay, well, the doctor said there's nothing wrong with me. Being deficient in the hair is not the same as being deficient in the body, right? So what does that mean? I can be healthy in my body, but if I do not have the right levels of nutrients, the right levels of vitamins and all those things in my blood, then guess what? I am still deficient. That's why you're seeing a lot of shedding. That's why you're seeing a lot of maladies in the hair, right? So if you could balance that, then you can help the client to get healthy hair. We're basically growing our own clientele, not just growing clientele like, you know, like, oh, how many people do I have in marketing, but literally growing the clientele that you want. You're literally coming up with what these clients need based on where they are deficient. And okay, so look at this. I always share this with my my case studies groups, right? And by the way, case studies is in person this year, so you want to be there, right? Okay, so if you look at hair loss or the growth cycle is like a circle, right? Growth cycle is like a circle. And so what happens is, as long as the circle is not broken, you have healthy hair growth, right? But as soon as, no matter where, if it's intelligent, if it's in anagen, if it's in catagen, wherever the or if it's in kinagen, if it's in exogen, right? Wherever in the growth cycle the hair the cycle is broken, then that's where you have to fix the hair loss. So if you can find where it's broken, where the cycle is broken, you're going to have the answer to help the client. What does that mean for you as a trichologist? If you cannot read blood work, then you might not be able to get the circle to close. Feel me? So let's look at this. When you're looking at what you need for blood work, yes, you need to know what is deficient, right? So what does it look like if my blood? I wish I would have. Anyway, if my blood work is supposed to be, if I'm supposed to be at a certain level in my blood, right? In my blood for my body's health, right? Then a lot of times the hair sufficiency may not overlap. So, for example, let's say vitamin D, you have to be 30, right? 30, right? In the blood. Like, okay, you need 30, right? But in hair, you need to be 60, right? That means you need more vitamin D, right? So it is very important. You want to look at where things are missing. You want to look at where things are deficient. You want to look at, as trichologists, did you know that although we are not physicians, there is a level of different vitamins and nutrients that we can recommend that is under the level of where doctors can prescribe, right? But we can recommend these to get the client where they need to be. Hey, Tracy. So did you know that? So I know that a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I gave him biotin, and child, I gave him vitamin D, and I gave him iron, and I told him to do this and that, right? But do you know why? Do you know that there may be a level of vitamin D that you can recommend a client, but then maybe you should pull back in the summer? If you want to know these things, I need to see you on February 6th. That's Monday, child. Monday. Right? Because we have to understand that the blood works. The blood works, right? So we want to look at sufficient deficiencies. We want to look at sufficiencies. We want to look at how different elements affect each other, right? So if the B12 is low, then what else can I look at, right? Or is there somewhere in the B complex that I can add to the client's diet, or that I can add to their supplementation to help them? All of these things are important. So trichology is easy because of a lot of things, but one of the things that's going to make your trichology practice thrive is when you can read blood work. You have to know how to read blood work. Honestly, if you're not reading blood work right now and you are a trichologist, even if you're just starting, hey, Abalore, even if you're just starting and you're not reading blood work, if you're not understanding how to master just that small part, right? And master all of those things, then you literally are a subpar trichologist. Listen, don't fight me. Don't fight me. I'm telling you, because what happens is you're not able to give the client a more pinpointed answer. You are more of a generalist when it comes to trichology. Remember, I'm always saying, what type of trichologist do you want to be? It doesn't matter what type you are. I feel like every trichologist should be able to read blood work. This is not even going as deep as a BCA or a blood chemistry analysis. This is literally being able to do the basics, right, Ebony? This is doing the basics. So this is where they're sufficient, okay, all right, where they're deficient, okay. How does that relate to hair growth? How does that relate to feeding the follicles? This is why, come on, because now people want, listen, do I have backup? This is why rice water don't make your hair grow. This is why rice water does not make your hair grow. Because if hair grows from the inside out, come on, come with me. Y'all come with me, right? If hair grows from the inside out, and I've been eating rice all my Black life, why is it that I don't have long hair? Now, this is not for me because I done cut my hair. Okay? I cut my hair. But if a person has been eating rice all their lives and rice makes the hair grow, then why is it that spraying fermented rice water on somebody's hair makes it grow, but eating rice does not? Especially when hair grows from the inside out. Especially when hair grows from the inside out. Thank you. So trichology is easy when you understand the foundational information, when you understand fundamentals, and when you make it simple. Because why do it need to be hard when it's so simple, right? So let's look at what makes trichology easy. One of the things that is going to be your staple is going to be being able to read blood work. So Monday, February 6th, That's this Monday. I'm having the Blood Works Masterclass. It is going to be off the chain. I'm giving you everything I know, every single thing I have. I'm answering questions. I'm telling you what you can recommend as a trichologist, and much more is going to be super dope. But anyway, let's get back, right? So, also, let me just say this again, because the people on Instagram cannot see it. I have Trichology 911 University basic training. It is foundational information. It is strategies. It is powwows. It is business information. It is all of that. It is a year-long thing, right? And that is going to be available today, as well as the button for the masterclass on Monday is going to be available today. And Afterpay is available, so you can, you know what I'm saying, you could do that, right? All right, so trichology is easy when you can read blood work. Trichology is easy when you understand the fundamentals. Trichology is easy when you understand ingredients. Trichology is easy. It's just easy. If you are what people call a regular hairstylist, you are already more than halfway there as a trichologist, because all you have to do is understand the mechanics of it, right? So there are things that we do to complement what is done on the inside. So if I am a regular stylist, right, and I'm giving clients protein treatments, right, all I got to do is shift a little bit with how I'm applying treatments to be able to give the client the optimal result. So what does that look like? Am I just throwing a bunch of, y'all remember cholesterol treatments? If you from New York, y'all already know. You go to the Dominican salon, be like, "Mommy, give me a cholesterol." They dig in that Queen Helene and they plop that stuff on your head, put your little plastic cap on, child, sit you under the dryer for 45 million minutes on 1,065,752 degrees, and then rinse it out, right? That's the idea of protein treatment, right? But if you have quality products as a stylist, right? And we're talking about you becoming trichologically sound, because trichology is easy, right? Then that means that all you have to do is make a few little tweaks and you're going to start to get these results. You're going to start to get these results. The client's hair is going to start to stay on their heads, right? And there is going to start to grow. It's going to start to thrive. You're going to be able to look at the scalp in a different way, because why? Trichology is easy. Man, I'm super excited about basic training bootcamp, basic training, Trichology 911 basic training. I'm so excited about this master class on Monday. It's going to be so crazy. It's called the Blood Works. It's called the Blood Works, where we are going over reading blood work. I'm going to have some actual, I don't even know if I should tell y'all. Y'all need to sign up. Y'all need to sign up. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So trichology is easy when you can read blood work. It is very imperative that you know how to read blood work. I don't know how you a trichologist and you're not reading blood work, because all your clients got blood, all of them. Every single last one. It doesn't matter what type, they all have blood, and it all affects, because the blood is feeding the follicles, right? And there is so much to that. There's so much to that. And so I just want to encourage you to go ahead and join me on Monday. It's going to be absolutely amazing. The Q&A is always top tier, child. I'm going to be giving you strategies, because that's what I do, right? Speaking of, strategy sessions are available. It's February. Happy February. Strategy sessions are available for those that want to be leaders in the trichology field. If you are like, listen, I can't. Okay, so listen to this, y'all. Child, listen. So this morning I was saying to my husband, you said, what is it under? What the blood work? The button is not up, but as soon as I get off, I'm going to put it up, because I want it to be on Afterpay. So I'm going to put out a little post and let y'all know to go ahead and click that button. Okay. So it's going to be available as soon as we're done with this. Give me like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm quick though. So I'm saying 30 minutes because I'm giving myself a little grace, but I know I'm having like 10 minutes, but 30 minutes. So I was saying to my husband today, isn't it funny how you'll say, I'm too I'm too smart to be broke. Has anyone ever said, I'm too smart to be I'm too smart to be broke? Has anyone ever said that? Why is it when people say, I'm too smart to be broke, they then immediately go to do something with their hands? They never stop and create something with their mind. Isn't that crazy? What they have to do with trichology? Because if you're a trichologist, then you probably started, not everybody, but you probably started somewhere in the beauty industry doing hair, and you're super creative. Where is there something that's missing? Trichology is easy. There is something that's missing. There's something that you do amazingly in the salon, on the salon side, that you have not yet enacted on the trichology side. So people should know your name. They should know where you are. They should be beating down your digital door, trying to get whatever you are offering, right? And so I want you to start to look at that. Trichology is easy. Hey, Shell. Trichology is easy. So on Monday, February 6th, is the Blood Works Masterclass. We are reading blood work. I am going over what it is. I'm giving you everything that you need because it is necessary, right? If you can read blood work, you can service your clients on a whole different level, right? So I'm about to get out of here, but just want you to know that we have Trichology University, Trichology 911 University, basic training. It is a year long. It's a year long, right? So we're going to be doing foundational information, strategy, business strategy, powwows, all that other stuff. So if you've ever worked with me, just know you want to be a part of that. And the other thing is going to be the masterclass on Monday. Okay. So let me get y'all buttons together. I hope I see you guys. Share this information with somebody because listen, you too global to be local. You too big to be small. Trichology is easy. It's time to dominate. It's already February, and I done already heard people quitting and they waiting for 2024. We just got here. Come on, it's time to come up. All right. So have a great day today. Happy hair growing.